This video is sponsored by you guys. If you'd like to support my channel and keep this series going, the link is in the description, and let's get into it. So starting off this week, we have a clip from me actually, my solitary race for the week. We have got a bit of smoke up ahead there and two cars wrestling on the right hand side, and both of them are going to go off. I've had a disastrous race to this point, so I gained 2 positions there. It made it slightly less disastrous. So let's have a look at what happened. We're going to have a little bit of contact between the two cars here. Now as we go through the right hander, the black is not going to give any room to the other car, and then the other car's going to get punted, so it kind of worked out, but penalty system being the penalty system, he's got a 2-second penalty for that. So he's set off and he's going to shove him into the wall there, take himself off, and both guys quit the race. So next up at 8 we have got BLZ Lizen. We're starting at exactly the same corner, and I mean, this guy is in 5th place, right? He's over a second behind. It's the last sector, you know, surely 5th is where he's going to be. So let's see what happens as we go into this chicane, which is actually a bit of a hot spot for incidents. So we have cars trying to go 3 abreast there, everyone's sort of tagging each other, and then we're getting very, very close actually, a bit more tagging of each other, and we're going to actually vault through to 2nd, and then a penalty is going to take us up into 1st place, and this chap is incredibly happy with that, undoubtedly. And then let's have a look at what happened here, just tagging everywhere as we go through the right hander. It's going to get a bit too close, someone's going to bounce off the wall there, and he's going to be let through.
You're it. Now you are the one who is it. Understood.
That's basically the final chicane in a nutshell. And then next up at 7, we have got a race start here. A bit of a glitch, it appears, as he goes into 3rd gear. I don't know if that was a connection glitch or not, but anyway, as we get down the straight, we're going to try and warm up our tires and end up kind of spinning off and crashing into the wall there. So started in 6th, and before we've even made the first corner, we are in last. I suppose credit to him, he has not quit the race, so that's at least something. And then next up at 6, we are moving to Fuji, and we have a Honda and a Nissan battling it out here for 4th place on the final lap in the final sector. And it's all fair up until this point. Tiny bits of contact, but nothing major. As we come into this corner here, take the wide line, take the not so wide line, and run a bit wide. Bit of contact, but at the end of the day, the Nissan is still benefiting. He's going to have the better run, but he's going to try and stop the Honda from getting there, and it's going to end up, you know, backfiring. He really didn't have to do that. He had the better run. He was going to get 4th, and he didn't end up getting it. And then next at 5, we have got TCR Ollie Knight. Now we have this Aston who's going to pick up a half-second penalty there. That was his own fault, and that is of course going to have to be taken out on Ollie. So we're going to shove him off, take ourselves off too, and pick up an additional 4 seconds of penalty. So we're going to restart here in 4th for now. Ollie is still off the side of the track, unfortunately. And then jumping to the last corner, or the last braking zone on the last lap, yet again. Going to get punted from behind, a bit of karma there. Going to get shoved off and crash into the wall. And now let's just see what happened here as we serve the penalty. We have got someone coming up. So that could have been worse for Ollie, I suppose. He did end up 7th in the end. And then next up at 4, we have got Meggy Bandicoot. And this silver car was not really playing too fair. Meggy is the one in the blue car. I'm going to try and just sideswipe there through the S's. But because it's a lower rated lobby, quite a lot of ghosting on. And as we come into the braking zone, we really haven't learnt anything, because we're going to have yet another crack at it. And this time, it's going to be at an even higher speed. So even more ghosting in play. And we're going to be off.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
And then taking the number 3 spot this week, we have got Hendo524. And this chap is a sitting duck on the straight here. He's going to try his best to, you know, avoid getting overtaken, but it's pretty inevitable. You know, at least from here you can try and defend it, right? But no, we're not going to try that. We're going to sideswipe. And then end up having a crack at him for absolutely no reason, and ending up just embarrassing ourselves and quitting the race. Just missing out the top spots, we have got Sir Pleb of Lewis, not seen on screen. Now we got this chap late into the braking zone there, just punt off there, thank you very much. And then we're going to pick up a sizable penalty for that, 5 seconds. So let's jump to serving said penalty. We're going to be down into 9th and then soon down into 10th, but we don't want that because we're going to try and stop this chap from getting past. He's going to fail, and then the other guy's going to decide, you know what, actually we've had enough of you, get off the track. And going to do everyone a service, actually give this guy another penalty there, 2 seconds. So that was wonderful stuff to see.
I dub you Sir Ken, Knight of the Round Table.
And in taking the top spot this week, we have not only the best clip, in my opinion, but also the best gamer tag, in my opinion, Jamalware. So, are you guys ready to see a bit of an implosion? Well, you're about to, because we're going to be overtaken and then we're just going to punt the other car out the way. So, you know, traditions in Gran Turismo. We're going to pick up a penalty for that, fortunately, and we're up into 4th still though. So on the last lap again, there's a lot of last lap clips here this week. We're going to try and sort of block. It's only going to allow people behind to get close. We're going to shove them off there. Unfortunately not pick up any more penalty, but we do have to serve that penalty. So a lot of people getting close. Jamalware goes past, and now we're going to just try and block everyone. Try our best. It's going to backfire pretty badly, and we're going to be bleeding positions already. We still have to serve the penalty, and we are already outside of the top 10. High ghosting there, so fortunately for the other car. And now serving the penalty, we have already lost 7 places in effectively 1 corner, and now we are going to be losing another 2 places, so 9 places in the final chicane. Wonderful stuff. So yeah guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have been, leave a like. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.